you see what you see. It's a classic. It's Marie Sharp's habanero pepper sauce. Guinness Book World Record, world's hottest pepper. That's right. Can you believe that the habanero was once supposedly world's hottest? I think Guinness has been wrong every single time. I think they're still wrong, but you know, it's none of my business. Everything is the world's hottest pepper, right? All right, guys. So, anyways, if you're watching the replay, smash that thumbs up button. Smash that like button. Got my shirt on here. You already know, notorious chef. Nice shirt. Thank you, Max. Kick back a little bit here, and we're gonna give this a review. I don't know if I've reviewed this one before. Um, I reviewed, I don't know, a lot of Marie Sharp sauces, but this one is the original. This is the habanero pepper sauce, Marie Sharp's. Y'all ready to get into it? And all right, without further ado, world's hottest pepper, Guinness Book, formerly habanero pepper sauce, Marie Sharp's. Let's get it. Now, the thing I like about Marie Sharp's, I don't like orifice reducers, but if you see that one, it's a wee bit bigger than many of them. So the sauce will actually come out. So let's see the pour. Nice medium sauce. Woo! It is sauce abuse. Love it. Wow. Absolutely love it. So here's the thing. If you were to ask me, Uncle Boca, what is your go-to commercial store-bought sauce, right? That you can get at your local grocery stores, at Walmart, I would say Marie Sharp's all day. El Yucateco all day. So both of those you just can't beat, right? The price is good on them, um, and the flavor is just great. I picked this up at Walmart. Now my Walmart has not had Marie Sharp's um, for the longest time. What's up? What's up? All right. My Walmart hasn't had it, and I seen this when I was in Walmart the other day. I don't remember what I was doing there, buying something that I needed right that second, and I went and checked out the hot sauce section. There it was, Marie Sharp's in my local Walmart, and I was so proud. I was so glad that it was there that I decided to buy it. But this is my favorite of the store bought commercial sauces, Marie Sharp's. It can be Beware, it can be, you know, any one of them. They're all good. But this right here, the thing I like about Marie Sharp's, and this is weird, so there's some sauces that people make, they use carrots and stuff, and I don't particularly care for it. This one, the carrots, the onion, and you can taste it in there. It's like a freaking spicy V8. Oh, love that flavor. It's very neutral. So you could get away with throwing this on some tacos and pupusas, You also throw it on some breakfast. You also throw it on some pizza. Probably even get away with putting on some wings. So with that being said, I would vote Marie Sharp's as probably the best commercial hot sauce that you can just buy. Um, you can just buy it in a store, right? El Yucateco is right up there too. I survived off that stuff for years. For years, I'd go to the grocery store every week, and I'd buy the El Yucateco. Never cared for the black one that much, but The Mayan recipe, top notch stuff. Um, the Caribbean one, top notch. The regular red habanero one, not bad. It wasn't like one of my favorites, but it was decent. And the green habanero, love it, love it, love it, love it. I do believe they have some kind of food cart in the green one. A lot of people don't like that, so it's the only. Really, ooh, I wish I could. Um, maybe like that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So with that being said, Marie Sharp's habanero pepper sauce. You see the picture there. You got habaneros. I guess they use red habaneros. You got carrots. You got either that's an onion or garlic. I don't know which one it is. Anyways, it's a good sauce. And you can taste all the vegetables in it. Um, and it's just crazy that it's kind of just a perfect blend. The ingredient list is minimal. You see that right there? What's up, Dr. Duckbutter K-Fed in the building? Yeah, I am throwing it back. I don't know if I reviewed this one, just a regular habanero. I know I've done, and I may have done this, but I know I've done the Beware, the Hornet. I think maybe I don't know. There's one with a Hornet on there, Red Hornet or something like that. Uh, there's a couple other ones that I've done, but this is good. There's not much heat, and it has a little bit of heat. I do know the other ones are a little bit hotter. Even the prickly pear cactus people. That's a good one. Audio seems quiet. Can you guys hear me okay? Is it because I'm just talking? Is it because I'm talking lower? I'm in the office and there's other people in other offices talking. So um, maybe that's it. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm talking lower. Yeah. Usually I'm like up in the. Huh. That's weird. Comment anybody that's watching. Comment below if you're hearing me okay, or if I'm just talking a little bit more soft spoken today. I think that's what it is. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with my mic on here. I actually have a directional mic, but I had some issues with it the last couple of times I used it. I used to use that for a lot of videos. If you go back, my audio was better on a lot of them. But that thing just would block out anything behind it, and it would shotgun mic. It would face me, and so for one, it was putting the microphone an inch or two, a couple inches closer to me. For two, it block out background noise. So it worked really, really good. I enjoyed it very much. So yeah, good sauce. I would highly recommend it. And I got some people that just they love this, and they really don't see the need to spend you know more than $10 in the on a hot sauce. And so my thing is this: I try to look for sauce. Budget wise, I don't like spending more than 10, 12 bucks. There's gonna be times where you're gonna get some. If you want something that's blazing hot, the cost of the peppers, and you got to figure everything, production, yields, anything, that stuff's gonna be more. Um, but this was $3.98, and I'd say that's a good deal for this sauce right here. Because there's people out there, crafters, small batchers that are making sauce very similar to this, and they're charging 10, 12 bucks. So for $4, this right here is the move. And the same goes for El Yucateco. This is not me talking up Marie Sharps. I'm talking about both companies because they're the two sauce companies. I agree that their sauces are cheap. They're well made. There's not a bunch of junk in them. You know what I'm saying? And it's very hard to find cheap hot sauces, that are budget friendly that you'll enjoy. Now, this is the first time I think I've ever had a bottle this small of this, because usually I get the ones that are maybe not. I don't know. But I know the last time I got a Marie Sharps, it was double the size. It's one of the big bottles, or at least it was an 8 ounce or something like that. But yeah, this stuff is good. Little, it's got a slight tongue burn, but not much. I just give Marie. It's got a little burn to it. Yeah, not much. Not burn your face off hot, but it's good. It's a good sauce. It's funny because you got that lime, the onion, garlic, the habanero, and you got the carrots. And I supposedly they use red habaneros in this. And what's weird about that is red habaneros usually don't have as much flavor as the orange ones. I think they're a little sweeter, a little more neutral. But this brings it out. Yeah, it's got some heat to it. It's not burn your face off hot, but it's got a little bit of heat to it. I'm noticing it more now. I had to eat some of it, kind of let it sit on the palate for a second. So comment below, what are your thoughts on Marie Sharps? I know the whole Melinda's Marie Sharp saga, um, the drama and that I know that whole story, and I've heard it from quite a few people. Some people closer to the sources than others. I will tell you this: we didn't have this back in the days. We had Melinda's, right? And I think this was when they first kind of stole or broke away or whatever happened. It was in the 90s, but I'm going to say this. Melinda's habanero sauces were just better back then. I'm sorry. I don't know what they did when they got bigger. I still like Melinda's. Melinda's has some good sauces, all right? Don't get it twisted. But if you put Melinda's white label against this has it beat. Hands down, every time. Yeah, that's right, Alan. Alan Graham Hot Sauce Reviews and Challenges is in the building. Yeah, man. Even the prickly pear cactus, I like it. The only one I didn't like from Marie Sharps is a smoked one. It tastes like liquid smoke is in there. Sip Chomper in the building. What's good? I was rocking the Sip Chomper shirt in my last one or two of my last videos, sometime last week. I don't know which day, man. But yeah, the Marie Sharps, I think it's a better quality sauce. I just like it better, my personal. Melinda's, I just, for some reason, I remember it being a lot better in the 90s. And I don't know. I tried the triple X one or something, the one with the gold seal around it, the gold label. I've tried it twice in the past 4 or 5 years. I did not like it. It had hardly any flavor to it at all. And then I tried the garlic one, and it was like there was something in there I just didn't like. And it just doesn't. They don't. I don't know. It doesn't have that. Here's the thing with habaneros, especially. Okay, I found. Oh yeah, that's right. It was. That's right. Yes, Chili Eskimos in the building. It was better in the 90s. Thank you, Dr. Duck Butter. Dr. Duck Butter agrees. I mean, me, my dad, anybody that was eating it, we all agree on that. Like, it was just better. And I'm going to tell you a secret. I think, and I don't know the process how Marie Sharp, but I think that they are taking the freshest peppers and making the sauce from them, like straight out the harvest or something. I don't know. I just know that if I were to take, and I've done it with fermented and cooked, okay, I go and take a bunch of store-bought habaneros that are coming from Mexico or wherever. They got black stems on them. They're on the verge of just being rotten. And I ferment them, or I make a sauce where I cook, or even fire roast them. Doesn't matter, right? Then I got some that are from like Bailey Farm or fresh from the grocery store that still have nice green stem. I make the same hot sauce as this one over here. I'm telling you right now that you will know the difference. That's right. Codename Viper in the building. What's up? I know that you will know the difference. Even if that sauce is cooked, it's acidified, it's cooked, it don't matter if it's fermented, anything. You will taste the difference between fresh peppers and peppers that are not so fresh. And it's mainly with habaneros. When you get into some of the red, super hot, some stuff, some of those is maybe not going to be as noticeable. I don't know. I just know I tried making sauce from habaneros that weren't at their peak. They were not at their peak ripeness. They were over. They were they weren't rotten. I would never make a sauce. This is back on these hot sauces were for us, for me and my wife. we're gonna make it for anyone, especially me and my damn wife. We want something that tastes good. And I just know that I couldn't get the flavors I wanted um, until I was able to make a connection and or grow fresh peppers. And now it's like when I mix like it's like my blazing bonnet, it's a Scotch bonnet and habanero mixture, and it's got that flavor to it that just there's still some aroma left to the peppers, even after they're acidified and pureed and bottled hot. I mean, the whole thing. So I give it to Marie Sharps. The way that they got these peppers and these onions and the carrots, and it's weird. I can taste the carrot. A lot of people wouldn't be able to, but I like it. 9 out of 10 habanero sauces that have carrot in it, I don't care for. This is the one I do. Red Hornet, that's the one. Yes, that's the one I was talking about. I think there's a Red Hornet, there's Beware, and then there's one that's like this, but it's just hotter or something like that. And then of course you got all the prickly pear cactus. And like I said, the only one I didn't like was the smoke. And I'm not sure if it was. There's one that says smoking Marie's, and there's one that was from in a different language or something. And it had like a picture of something on it. It was like some artwork or something. I don't remember which one. Whatever it was, it tasted like liquid smoke. And I didn't like it. Okay, it's not my thing. I don't like liquid smoke. That's that. If I eat a smoked hot sauce, it's got to be made a certain way. Rise and smoked sauce works. Love his stuff. You know. Um, and so there's some smoked and charred sauces I absolutely love. I'm not against it, but anytime someone puts liquid smoke in a hot sauce, I think it wins it. The Red Hornet, the Beware, Marie Sharps, they're probably my two favorite ones. And then there's this one. Then there's another one that looks like this. Wait a minute, guys. Alan, you might know this. What's the one that looks like this, but the what's up, girl? How you doing? Uh, what is the one with the gold label on it? What you doing? Um, it's the label looks like this, but it's gold. So I think that's the hotter one. I'm pretty sure, or maybe it's just called something else. Amen to that. Me neither. Uh, mm, getting sauced on the job. All right, but anybody that's watching the replay, if you know the answers to that, you can go ahead and this is the thing. I could jump on my computer quick. It's right there, but I don't want to leave you guys. I'm gonna get off here in a minute. Comment below if you guys know the name of the what the gold one is to this. I don't know, but there's one that the label is gold, and it's just very similar to this, but it might be like it's a notch up hotter. So I love that one. I think it's gold. Um, you got the prickly pear cactus, the green one. I love it. Some people said they didn't like it. I love it. Beware, the red hornet, all really good. Me, I like a little bit more heat, and I think maybe, not sure, but maybe with the hotter ones, they put less carrot and more peppers. Fiery hot. Alan, you are the man. Thank you for watching and assisting me today with this. Because I'm by no means a Marie Sharp's expert, but I am a consumer. And I got one guy that I talk to that's really, likes hot sauce, and he doesn't like to spend a lot of money. Um, and so he talks really highly of Marie Sharp's a lot of times. It's an everyday sauce. A lot of people love it. They will eat it every day. Me, I'll be 100% honest with you, man. If I didn't have my own sauces or whatever the case may be, or if I was having some breakfast or something, for my breakfast, go-to breakfast sauce besides my own. I mean, I can eat a lot of sauces, but this is it, man. $4 a bottle. It's well worth it. And I'm glad to see this company thrive. I'm glad to see, guys, this was in my Walmart. That's right. And I used to complain to Espacante Tomas because he used to be like, just go to Walmart, get you some Marie Sharps. I'm like, Thomas, they don't freaking have it here. So I ended up finding a place that does have it, uh, not far from me. So every once in a while I buy a bottle or two from there. I ordered like from Marie Sharps or from Amazon or something once, like a 6 pack. You know, so if I want, I get my hands on it. But now to see this at Walmart, here's the thing: the other grocery stores, man, Walmart too, their hot sauce section just sucks. And it's like I just say to myself, I'm like, why don't they get this? A lot of people know what this is. They see it. Oh, habanero sauce, they're gonna buy it. So I think I'm gonna come out with my habanero sauce next. Um, it's not like this. It's thicker and but it's similar in some ways. But my dad made a habanero sauce, basic habanero sauce, and I think that he just basically took Melinda's and made his own version of it, kind of. Um, but back in the early '90s to mid '90s, he made my dad made a habanero sauce that just kicked butt. It was hot, it was good, and he told me how he made it. So I am gonna, and I made a batch of that for my brother, like 2 years ago, and he wanted a whole batch of it. So I ended up getting one bottle, the sauce that I made, and then I left it on the table, and Mrs. Bolkow polished it off. I think I got to eat it on one meal, and it was a habanero sauce, man. It was so freaking good. So I think I'm gonna come out with that kind of a shout out to my dad, and just kind of take it back. Oh, I got a story for you guys. Stay on, stay on, stay on. You gotta freaking hear this. My wife said I gotta talk about this, but listen. So I talked to my dad on the phone yesterday, and he goes, hey, do you know a girl? Do you remember a girl named, I think he said Sarah Fish? And I remember Heather Fish and possibly Sarah, but I just, the names, I do know there was a Heather. Anyways, I said, yeah, it sounds familiar. But I said, I can't picture her now, but that's a name from when I was a kid, right? Real young, um, or at least young teen at that. And he said, well, she's a few years older than you. And he said, yeah, she works at the eye doctors where I go. And when she seen my name, she said, hey, are you related to Chris? And my dad said, yeah, that's my son. Why? And she said, oh my God, when we were young, she said, I was walking downtown or down by Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. And he gave me a hot pepper and it burned me so bad. She said, it traumatized me so bad that I never to this day ate another hot pepper. And I just laughed. I laughed so hard. And then, my dad's like, yeah, he's got his own hot sauce business now. She's like, it doesn't surprise me. And I just figured I'd have to tell you guys that story, man. Me in the 80s just burning people with stuff that was way hotter than nobody could get their hands on that stuff back then. And so, yeah, it was funny, man. I really wish, I mean, I really wish I would have, I really wish I wouldn't have got into partying and doing all the crap I did because my love for this has been there since the beginning, as far back as I can remember. You're talking 4 years old, five, eating the pepperoncinis from the salads we'd get from the Greek salads and chef salads, eating the pickled hot cherry peppers, hot sauce, all the time on everything. And 7 years old, getting my first pepper, 100,000 Scoville units, bam, and just getting wrecked off of it. Bringing bags of peppers to school and burning people, my teachers, all my friends and stuff, and just then working in the pizzerias and making up the suicide wings. Like that was my job. You know what I'm saying? And rap battling people on the streets of New York in front of pizzerias, and the loser had to eat 6 suicide wings. You know what? I'd win those rap battles. I would win them. And I'd still do. I'd still do. I would eat one, if not all, of them chicken wings that the loser had to eat. I'd make them eat one, man. I had one guy, he only ate one bite one time. And he was so lit. I was like, give me them things. And I'm like, ooh, I was like, I'm wrecked. But yeah, man, it was my first love. It was my hobbies were I liked, and I'm not talking about hobbies like, oh yeah, I had Star Wars. I'm not talking about kids' toys. I'm talking about hobbies. I liked fishing and I liked hot stuff, and that was my two of my main hobbies, I'll say. And after that, DJing, you know what I'm saying, when I was a teenager and stuff. So those are my things. Just music, hot sauce, and hot pepper. And so I missed out on so much, man. I missed out on so much when like the ghost pepper hit the scene. I was in the streets. I was on drugs. I was just had no clue. Eventually I heard of it a couple times here and there. Didn't even pay it no mind. And then, the Reaper, I never even knew about it. Like I thought it was a myth because the kid that told me was a compulsive liar and he told stories all the time and he talked about this pepper hotter than a ghost pepper and stuff. So it wasn't until I actually dove in. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, whoa! I'm like the whole world of peppers and hot sauces is never ending, never ending, and that's why I love it. You got these people that they're in it for the money, man. They're in it for the wrong reasons. I see some people right now they think they're going to get rich off the pepper community. It's not going to happen. It's just not. It's very hard. These people don't have a taste. There's some people that have gotten wealthy or made a good amount of money from hot sauce or products or something like that. You get some people that do, but for me, it's about the love of it. I love it, and I love doing it, and I will always be a hobbyist. It's my hobby. I am commercial. I have three hot sauces that are readily available, commercial, legal. Um, but I still consider myself a hobbyist. And I'll sell a little bit here and there, and I'll make a little bit here and there, and that's it. And I'm not going full time ever with this thing. I spent too much time in kitchens. I just want people to try it. I love going out now and watching. I like watching reviews too. And you guys, anything that's anyone's done, I love checking out. But I like lately, man. I've been going out once in a while, a couple times a month, doing some markets and stuff. And even Saturday it rained. I did terrible, man. It was terrible. I set up the bomb. It was just the whole thing was nuts. But still going out there and meeting new hot sauce lovers, chili heads, and letting them try it and just seeing their reactions and stuff, it's priceless. So, but yeah, I think I'd tell you guys that story, but the habanero is the world's hottest pepper according to Guinness. Of course, Pepper X supposedly is now in the seven pot primo. I mean, Reaper for that, and then whatever Marugi Scorpion and all that other stuff. So yeah, man, Uncle Boca loves you guys. And Marie Sharps, you just can't beat it.